Hello, everyone. Welcome again to another edition of G.T.E Pro Network Podcast. I'm your host, Ed Peterson. Well, today's day, ladies and gentlemen, is Thursday, August the 7th, 2025. As we continue our growth series for the month of August, ladies and gentlemen, we are super excited because we're doing so much right now at a rapid pace, helping and assisting entrepreneurs, churches, and nonprofit organizations how to build and grow their network in the area where they do business, utilizing their website as a marketing tool and a lead generating machine, and as well as using AI, and which is going to be the main topic of it, how to use AI on your website and putting together marketing campaigns and leads generations that you can do. So this is going to be a great topic for today, Thursday, as we continue our month of August, so through our growth series. So I want to make sure that everybody get the full understanding. As I got inquiries, thank you all for filling out the form on my website at globaltouchenterprise.net. We are a web design and marketing company based out of course, Houston, Texas. I'm currently right now in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and basically networking up here as well. So as we continue to grow, we're talking about how we can reach and teach, educate everybody on how to use AI on their websites, what would be a more effective way of doing it, and what is the world coming to now that we're using this technology as it continues to evolve. And this is a race right now, so everybody's running to get to these levels of growth for their businesses. And the questions for startup companies, because I want to target you guys first, for those who want to start a business or getting started with a business online and having an online business, how to start an online business with AI. So I've been asked this many questions already with all of my clients, and then also with my prospects and potential clients that's going to be on board with Global Touch Enterprise. Again, we're a web design and marketing company. Been doing this for the past 17 plus years, and I'm basically I'm AI certified, of course, but I'm also wanting to make sure that everybody gets the full understanding as to the proper way of doing it, so they can be more effective in their business online. So starting an online business has never been easier than it is today, 2025, as we get this year, continue this year, as we're in the third quarter of the year, as we got one quarter left after this. So how do you want to close out 2025, and what do you want to do moving forward in 2026? So, and yet periodically, it's never felt more overwhelming for a lot of people to kind of, which road should I take to get to the maximum amount of efforts of me trying to build my business utilizing AI and as well as my website. Well, as a web design and marketing company, my goal is to help you get to that level and make sure that you understand the full story and what that may be. So there are many moving parts to this as well. So you got researching ideas, you got validating demands. Of course, you're going to build a product if you have a product business or a service, and then you want to market it. So, as first-time founder, it's easy to get stuck in analysis paralysis, and believe me, a lot of people have done this, getting stuck on analysis paralysis, and basically, it's overwhelming. It's a lot to take in, it's a lot to do. But what if you had an intelligent assistant, though, guiding you through each and every step of the way? It can handle the research, it can ask the right questions, it can give you structure, plan to execute on a regular, consistent basis. So, sounds good to be true. Well, yeah, but it's true. It can happen. So, we basically want to um, enter this build pad, an AI-powered business companion that takes the guesswork out of entrepreneurship. So, BuildPad's AI can help you move faster, work smarter, and build something people actually want, need, and can afford. And so, with that being said, this gives us an opportunity to really maximize the moment. And with this guide, we just basically want to give you some simple step by step process to start your online business with AI. It's using my own personal experience, of course, as with that. And an example, you want to kind of get an idea as to what you should be doing. And here's what you can achieve with BuildPad. Building successful products has never been easier before. So now you're talking about finding real need and to solve in the marketplace, You want to validate your idea, build your product, and reach your first customers. So these are going to be the reaching steps that you can do that. So step one, how AI helps you identify a profitable business idea. Well, BuildPad can help you with that. Basically, if you think about it, has an interactive AI that takes and talks to you about what you can do to help you identify what problem you have in the marketplace. But again, we're problem solvers. So as servant leaders, that's what we do. We're here to solve a problem. And there's many of them out here that people are going to be looking for and looking towards because they're trying to figure out a way to ante up and get better and profitable and more reach in their business, especially on the internet. You got social media, you got email marketing, you got all these different, understanding again the 5 P's of marketing, which is all about the people, product, price, place, and promotion. Once you understand the 5 P's of marketing, ladies and gentlemen, you can be successful. But with AI on the set, you can have them to do the research for you. It will help you validate if it's a real problem that many people are facing today. And if not, then it'll let you know that too. But I've always been interested in reference to how to use the AI properly. And what can I do with my AI chatbot? And what can I do to build on that platform? And on my website, I do have my AI chatbot there where it's going to ask questions and, of course, answer questions that is involved when people fill out my form. So you can go to globaltouchenterprise.net and fill out the form on my website. And again, you're going to be interacting with my AI chatbot. Now, as far as e-commerce clients or businesses that have products that you want to sell on your website, it also AI chatbot will also help you with that as well. And as far as purchases and all of that, and it'll follow up with that consumer or your customer and make sure that they give you feedback onto the purchase, and then also letting them know about any other promotions that may be ran through your business online that they can take advantage of, and you want to give them that in real time. So it gives us an opportunity to basically collapse the time frames, build upon something that's going to be consistent and persistent on a regular, consistent basis, because you can't stop doing your advertising, your marketing, your campaigns that you need to run on a regular, daily basis. And I say that with emphasis because we have to do this daily. This ain't something you can just do for now and then take off and say, I'm done, but no, every single day, being in season as well as out of season. And so we talk about solving pain points, solving a problem in the marketplace. Well, I explain a lot of my clients and my potential customers and clients, they fill out my form on my website. They let me know exactly what their needs are. And again, of course, then that's why I come back and address those needs. Basically, making sure that they understand exactly the validity of what they're doing, what they need to have on their website, and what could be an effective tool to use so your website could be more effective, more user-friendly and mobile-friendly, because we use our cell phones more than anything today now. So it just gives us an opportunity to get you on a nice journey and put you on a certain stage where you can begin to see your business grow. And growth is the most important commodity to me on the planet. So without growth, we just live. We just existing. We're not living. So BuildPads AI can then spend a good chunk of an hour doing deep research across multiple locations on the internet. So if you want them to do deep research, particularly on a product or service that you may want to provide in the marketplace, and kind of give an extensive idea as to if it's going to be beneficial, if this is going to be a business that I can look at, and look at the industries, what's growing today and what's not growing. Because a lot of the industries, now that AI is really taking its helm, are fading away, and then there's some that's being revived based upon because of AI. So it can be a lot of different levels, but your goal is to do something that you can understand, that you want to build upon, and that you have a passion for. And looking at what's most important today in the marketplace is basically providing a solve a problem that the consumers are looking at in the marketplace. Again, we are a society of convenience. So because we're a society of convenience, then we must understand that we have to put something out here that's going to solve a problem, make it more convenient for our consumers, where they can continue to come back to us on a regular, consistent basis. So you want to use AI to create a product that sells. Now, after identifying a problem with potential, the next step is to identify a product that directly addresses the problem and fits the market today. Now, it's a lot. Again, the market is huge, it's vast, there's so much going on right now. How will they find you, Ed? How would they find me in reference to that? Well, BuildPad can helps founders come up with a clear product page that will serve as a foundation for future validation and marketing. Now, this is where things get serious with BuildPad. Now, you won't be having casual chat anymore. The questions that the AI asks will really force you to think, to consider aspects of your business you might not have considered before. So, with this, ladies and gentlemen, this phrase takes up significant amounts of brainstorming, and of course, and so I would suggest go through it with a clear head and some time on basically take the time to think and begin your hands on. So when the AI is asking you questions about what you want to build to create a product or service that you want to provide in the marketplace, you want to be specific and you want to be concise and to the point when it comes to that. So once you do this, this will give you a clear understanding of what you need to be doing on a regular, consistent basis. And then you want to follow the roadmap that the AI gives so that way you can navigate through and making sure that you're providing and producing the information needed for your consumers to have. And you want to make sure that in the marketplace, they know exactly what you're doing with the product or service that you provide in the marketplace, and what is it benefits are. What are the benefits of this particular product or service that you're providing in the marketplace? So we always notice that we sell benefits more than anything. So if you can educate them, get them on board, get them to review. If you have a video there on your website, that's great. You're going to need that, as well as information to educate them about the particular product or services that you're providing. So you want to select a particular landing page that talks about that particular product and that product only, or service that you're providing. So with that landing page on your website, you want to guide them to that particular page, specific page, in your marketing efforts and campaigns. That'll give them specifics to do directly, and that's the call to action that you want to do, the CTA, call to action, so you can make sure that they have everything that they need to build and grow. So when you give them that information, they know to click it, to go here to sign up for that. That's going to get them to be more engaging. Your AI will also engage with them on reference to finding the solutions that we need to find for their needs. And it's again, we're problem solvers, and that's good to know that we have a tool here that can do that on our behalf while we address other things that we want to present also in the marketplace. So we have a lot of good opportunities here. So if you talk about an online bookstore or club, if you want to do that, whatever you find that's going to be a problem that you find in the marketplace that you want to solve, then you want to make sure that you are doing your research, your homework, to see if it's going to be something viable, something profitable for you as an entrepreneur, as a business owner to dive into. And also that you find something that's going to be rewarding for you too, and also that you can understand. So it's a lot of tools that we can talk about here that can help you build your network, build your business online. And a lot of entrepreneurs are looking at that, and they're using AI more so now than ever. And so you want to make sure that you want your AI to help you find the right customers too. Now, that's going to be the next step. And how that's going to happen is basically you're going to learn about what your product is for. Having a deep understanding of your target audience will help you in every step of the way, so you can understand, showcase rather, the product building process that you're going to need to have. So BuildPad is really good for that. Advises to think of your target audience as real people, not just numbers or data points. The more specific you can be about who they are, what they need, and what they need, and why they need it, um, the better you come out. You can serve the people with your product. But again, you have to understand, you got to be more specific though. So the more specific you are, the better you are, and this is going to help you build your business even bigger and faster. So in this phase, you'll generate a user persona, including essentials information about your target audience, such as their goals, pain points, objectives, and where you can reach them. Where do they mostly hang out? On social media. Are you on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok? You got fan base, which is one of my favorites. And you have other platforms out here too. So your goal is to find out where they hang out of your target audience that you want to present your product or service to on a regular, consistent basis to reach them. So with BuildPad, though, AI, it'll give you accurate audience persona you need to know your audience really well in order for you this to be more effective in your online business. So what their occupations they have, what online or offline places they spend the most time at, and what outcomes or experiences are they seeking. What potential objections or hesitations they may have about using your product. You're brand new, they don't know you, right? So if they don't understand, you want to get to learn them about them and understand who they are. And your content on your website must speak to them. If it's not speaking to them, then you're going to have to do a rewrite and get it on that level where it's speaking directly to them, your target audience. So you need to think hard on these questions once you provided the answers. Now, BuildPath AI will create a user persona based on the information you provided to him. Now, based on my brainstorming here and understanding of my audience, because I do web design and marketing, and I understand that my target audience is basically entrepreneurs, churches, nonprofit organizations, any entrepreneur across the country and around the world that I can service with my business doing web design and marketing will be more suffice. So I'm doing B2B, business to business. And then most, if you have a brick and mortar location or if you have an online business and you're doing retail and you have products that you want to sell, you're doing B2C, business to customers. So your business to customers will be more specific to that level in reference to what you're building and why you're building it on that platform. So you can always validate your demand for your business ideas with your AI. So it gives us a great opportunity to really maximize each moment, build upon levels here where our AI chatbot is giving us some specific information to help us grow to another level. Now, what channels would be most effective for you to reach your target audience? Okay, you got to ask that question. And how much time can you dedicate weekly to reaching out to potential customers? Okay, that's another one. Do you have any existing connections in reading communities that you could leverage? So again, your content is king. But if you have good, clear content, and your AI can help you with that, then you want to put something together, again, that's going to speak to your audience. And if you're speaking to your audience and you can present that to them well, and you have the different marketing campaigns and tools that you put together on a daily basis, reaching out to them, you'll start beginning to get some traction in your business on a regular, consistent basis. And then everybody will get a chance to know who you are, what you represent, and that you're not going anywhere. Now, also on the search engine, SEOs, search engine optimizations, and SEMs, search engine marketing. You'll want to consistently do that as well, AdWords and keywords, putting together a system. Because you're creating your own system within the system so that way people can find you and basically go directly to your site where you're showcasing everything that you are providing in the marketplace. So that's going to give you a good opportunity for you to continue to build and grow and maximize the moment of each and every step and utilizing your AI, though, for giving you some tools and tips and ideas to help you guide you. This is your personal assistant that can give you some insights to that. And BuildPad has a great opportunity to show you that. So if you're looking to get more information, you can always go to our website at globaltechenterprise.net. I'll be happy to assist you. And like and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. I want you to do that. And basically, I'm going to be showcasing more information in reference to using your AI on your website and basically how to be more effective in your commands and prompts that you want to present with your AI so you can be precise and consistent on your reach and your goal for your company. Okay, so with that, I want to thank you all for this opportunity to share this easy tip that I'm going to share today on Thursday here at G.T.E Pro Network Podcast. We're always going to have some special guests on the show as well. So we're going to have other entrepreneurs and other business owners to talk about their companies and what they're doing today in the marketplace. For those who have brick and mortar locations, go to my website at globaltechenterprise.net, fill out our form, and we'll be happy to assist you further on building your online presence more effectively, as well as on your location, your brick and mortar location as well. So with that, I want to thank you all for this opportunity. You guys keep the faith. And as always, I want you to make sure that you keep building your dream.